Sorry, Brenner. I don't have one either.
I think you're missing an R at the end there. I got a phone charge. In fact, I have 77%.
Oh, Telp has one. You should
Ah,
go ask Telp
yeah.
for the phone charger.
There's so many people. All right, looks like they're running card draw right now. Do we have a dedicated card draw view? Or
I thought we did.
I suppose this will have to do. I heard the word duplication go off.
Sudzi does not want to play duplication against Corey. Understandable.
It's a very good veto choice, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially when you get later into the tournament, this gets really, really tiring. Veto Slamurai.
Here's a very scary pick.
Okay,
Gotta
starting off
protect.
strong with Mazing.
See, iGoCollege's game plan still seems to be out-staminating, out-uppering the opponent. That is a formula that took me out. We got a stray as a protect from Sudzi.
And now we'll see if
Please.
Black Ray is the
Ray as
tiebreaker.
the tiebreaker.
Exciting.
I would think that Sudzi does not want to take this as tiebreaker. Although I'm sure that he could hold his own.
Sudzi did win the Mazing matchup against Demo very first day, very first round. So we know he has the stamina in him, but does he have the accuracy and the form to keep up with iGoCollege?
A day and change does a lot.
It does. I'm sure they're both getting a little tired right now. Exciting first match.
Now that I think about it, I think Maisie does proportionally have a lot of streamy sections in the song. Just I never really think of it as text slam because it has so many mix-ups and there's so many one-off sections. It just feels like it's so dense and everything that it doesn't feel like you're streaming.
Oh yeah, it's as tiring as if you're streaming though, even if these are not full measures of stream.
Relatively even matchup so far. Sudzi is 5 whites ahead, but has significantly more excellence than below.
Yeah. iGoCollege extremely consistent, only 1 excellence so far, even if it's a few extra whites, we take those.
I do think the largest roadblock is going to come out after this break. It is the only time that this chart lets up.
Oh. Corey dropping it a little bit in the break, maybe getting a little too relaxed. Or maybe just conserving
The fact that
energy.
it's still forcing you to mind dodge double step during the break.
Keep you on your toes.
Absolutely sweet.
But it's pretty even so far, going up into the big run.
Big run, yes. Both of them very clean, doing a good job avoiding the mines.
A drop
a little too
left
early.
jack by Corey.
We
Corey's
see quite a
form
few
falling
of mine.
apart.
Ooh, another miss from Sudzi.
It's just been back and forth. It's really a war of attrition now. You can tell these players are getting
Absolutely.
really winded. It's not over yet. We still got 1 big round left and a
Sudzi
pretty
can definitely
mean
still
burst.
take this if he stays very clean in this ending, and
Yep.
iGoCollege even makes one more major error. Yikes. Messing up that crossover is going to hurt him.
The burst right into the crossover is so
It is
brutal.
so rude.
It's hard to land it after changing your forms for the burst.
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like iGoCollege takes it by 1 EX. A very hard-fought battle.
Absolutely.
This is
Their
definitely
FA was definitely pretty similar, but I want to say it was Sudzi messing up that crossover run that just,
Oh, just missed it.
yeah, looks like that replay didn't catch what we were looking for.
That's okay.
Even in a song as hard as this, even messing up one pattern can spell death for you.
Yeah, as soon as you get your foot placement off and the next wave of crossover stamina comes at you, it's hard to recover.
I feel in this chart especially something like Maisie where you don't really get any real reorient points. You mess up and you immediately have to decipher, like, okay, where am I supposed to be in the chart? Like, what's coming up next? Get my timing back in control. Compared to something like a math chart that's a little bit more spaced out, and it might have a few esoteric timing or like tech concepts, but they give you space in between every repetition in order to just take a breath and figure out, okay, the phrase starts like next beat, etc.
Yeah, it helps chunk the patterns out. So
Tony
you can
does
focus on one
not
at a
grant
time.
you that kind of leniency.
You got to be locked in all the time. No room for dropping it. But now onto a much easier chart. A nice
Stray.
tech, a pretty techy chart.
Lots of mixed tech, but
Yeah.
it's been very popularly used in tournaments this year between its appearance in ITL, B-Hop Ball 4, Storm, Bite, pretty much everything under the sun. So I think everyone who's showing up at this event has quite a bit of experience with it at this point.
Absolutely.
And I do feel, timing-wise, like having a nice downbeat, and this chart's pretty consistent in the motifs that it builds. So I personally find it very comfortable to time. There's just a couple spots that you'd want to watch out for ahead of time. The bracket to jump switches, and the bursts, namely.
Yeah, I always forget the 30-second bursts because I'm too focused on trying to remember where that jump step is, like at the very end of the chart.
Very easy to pick up excellence.
But yeah, the bracket jump mix tech in this chart is very, very fun.
See, iGoCollege picking up an early set of errors there.
Sudzi's holding strong so far.
Sudzi is determined to take this on courage.
Only 4 white so far for Sudzi. Looking very clean. Let's see if he can hold it up.
Being able to keep your white count down at this point in the song is definitely a humongous advantage.
Especially with all the little bursts thrown in here.
Helps mentally to have a bit of a... Obviously, you don't really know how your opponent is performing unless you bother glancing all the way to the other side of the screen, which you often don't get a chance to do, but when you run the first half of the song really well, I feel like it gives you a little bit of a cushion mentally.
You don't have to hyper-focus so much, but... And you can more easily get into that flow state, so even if you do pick up...
picking up an excellent and a miss in one of those bracket to jump sequences.
But he doesn't seem too phased, he keeps on going.
But those 3 grades on iGoCollege's side is providing still enough of a score advantage that Sudzi should take this one.
Ooh, and a few more there too. A nice quiet ending. The true FAD.
Every white counts.
Yep, very, very similar white count. But just a
Solid
few too many
for both of
mistakes
them.
from Corey.
Be
Very, very
interesting
good
to
set,
see
though.
what triggered those grades.
Yep.
Whether it was a misread or if it was a form issue or something with the pad.
Yeah, but now we get to move on to Black Ray as our tiebreaker. Let's take a look at the very beginning.
Yes. I caught the part where Corey picked up some errors. That did look like a misread.
Yep, just a light touch on one of the arrows, just happened to miss it and led to a misread. All right, looks like Rinker is going to face the winner of this matchup right away.
Exciting.
So,
Oh, that's what she said. I thought she said dinner.
did she?
The winner probably makes no sense.
I mean, I'm hungry too.
See, offering the insight that this would have been a PB if Sudzi didn't pick up that miss. Very, very impressive to clutch that out in a one-shot head-to-head environment.
Yep, especially after something like Macy Metroplex, when you're probably just so drained mentally and physically to be able to lock back in.
Absolutely. Sudzi has been a major surprise for me this tournament. Well, you've been way more active in ITG Spheres this year than I have. How active has Sudzi been with score posting or participation in ITL? Or
Yeah, score posts on the Discords I'm in, he's not super active. I'll see him on group stats every now and again. Like I'll see him on the travel leaderboard.
To come this swinging.
Yeah, but definitely a little bit of a sleeper. You gotta know what Sudzi's capable of.
Black Ray is, you could categorize it sort of as Samtech, but I think it sits in a spot where this is a manageable difficulty and speed for Sudzi as well. Unlike something like duplication where iGoCollege might have a more obvious advantage.
Yep, still very stamina focused, and iGoCollege has gotten an early lead so far.
Never lets you get too comfortable. Lots of syncopation and brackets mixed in with that syncopation.
It's hard to forget how syncopated this chart is.
I have my fair share of runs that were just messed up because I misread a rhythm.
Even white count, but Corey with 4 less excellence going into the break here.
Absolutely.
Well,
but again, as we saw in the previous 2 songs, messing up once and just getting a cluster of grades, decent switches and stuff, that could swing the entire song.
Yep, just like what happened with Corey.
And this song has no shortage of those types of mix-ups that can result in upset.
Yep. Now for the stamina FA portion of the song.
I believe it's this one's like a 6-measure long run. Incorporates foot switches here and there. Both of them are handling it no problem, staying neck and neck in white count. It looks like it's split. Sudzi has a bit of a lead now.
Pretty clean on this burst is Sudzi, but we still got to close out the chart.
Nailing those down and up foot switch patterns.
Sudzi just holding so strong.
Opening no opportunities for iGoCollege to catch up.
Nope. And a very hard-fought battle. Very, very good.
Very
amazing performance by both.
From both. Especially Sudzi with a clean 48 and 9.
That is crazy.
Sudzi is impressing me time and time again this tournament.
Absolutely.
I think the momentum is on his side.
Yep. Another dub for the slow scroll read players.
And form doers.
Form doers,
stay
stay
winning.
winner.
End here. Sudzi, I think, only picking up a couple of whites to finish it off. I find that bracket drill so hard to time.
I know.
There's very few spots. This might be the only spot aside from like one in the middle where you're expected to do 12s.
Yeah, it's 12ths after a really long break in the arrow, so you have to keep time in your head.